Hi, I'm Geoff Tomkins from GCT Property and welcome to your May 2026 property market update. Today I want to answer a question that a lot of buyers and investors are asking right now. Is it a good time to buy in the Greater Brisbane region? Well, let's get into it. There's no question the world feels uncertainty at the moment. We have ongoing wars and conflicts in different parts of the world. Global economic conditions remain unsettled. Inflation pressures are still being watched closely. And confidence can shift quickly. When people are surrounded by negative news every day, that kind of uncertainty naturally makes some buyers pause. Some start asking, should I wait? They wonder if prices might come down or soften, and they wonder whether now is really the right time to buy real estate. But property markets do not just move on headlines. They are driven by fundamentals. And when we look at the fundamentals in Greater Brisbane, there are some very strong reasons to be confident. Let's start with value growth. Property values across Greater Brisbane have shown strong resilience. And that's not happening by accident. It's being driven by genuine demand. Buyers are still active, values are still going up by 15 to 20% per year. Interstate migration continues to support the region, and well-located properties are continuing to attract attention. In the latest data from April 2026, Greater Brisbane house values rose by 1.7 in just 1 month. That pushed the median house value up to around over $1 million. So even with global uncertainty in the background, local values have continued to keep rising. Even when global conditions feel unsettled, people still need somewhere to live. Families still want quality homes. Investors are still looking for markets with strong long-term potential. And Greater Brisbane continues to stand out for exactly those reasons. Now let's talk about rental pressure, because this is one of the clearest signs of a market strength. Vacancy rates across Greater Brisbane are still very tight, under around 1%. That means there are not enough available rental properties for the level of demand we are seeing. And when vacancy rates stay low, rental competition stays strong, and that helps support investor confidence. Averaged advertised rents have also continued to increase. Across Brisbane, combined rents are still 6.8% higher than they were just 12 months ago, even though the latest monthly movement was broadly flat. This matters because low vacancy rates are not just a rental story, they are also a signal of undersupply. And when a market is undersupplied, that tends to place upward pressure on both rents and property values over time. So while global events may create uncertainty in the short term, they have not changed the local supply and demand equation in Greater Brisbane. And that equation is still very compelling, in fact. Uncertainty can sometimes create opportunity. When buyers become more cautious, the market can feel a little less frantic, and that can mean more room to negotiate, more time to think clearly about the property, and better opportunities for buyers who are prepared and strategic. This is often where good decisions get made, not when everyone is rushing in with confidence, but when the noise is both high and disciplined buyers focus on the underlying numbers. If you're looking at Greater Brisbane right now, there's some very positive signals. Values have been growing. House values, in fact, were up 1.7% in March alone, just in 1 month. Vacancy rates remain low. They were sitting at 0.8% in March. Demand is still there, and the regions continue to offer long-term appeal for both owner-occupiers and investors. So, question is, now is a good time to buy? Yes, for the right property and the right location at the right price, it absolutely can be. That does not mean buying without a plan, and it does not mean ignoring risk. What that means is understanding that strong property decisions are usually based on strategy, not fear, and no media headlines. The buyers and investors who do well in markets like this are the ones who stay focused on fundamentals. They look at supply, they look at demand, they look at vacancy rates, they look at long-term value growth, and they position themselves accordingly. Greater Brisbane has still a lot going on for it. And if you're waiting for the world to feel completely calm before you buy, you may end up waiting while the best opportunities pass you by and you'll pay more for that property in the future. If you want help working out what makes sense for you, I'd love to have a chat. You can book a strategy call with me using the link around the page. and we can discuss the right approach for your goals in the current market. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next market update.